and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Mel and I'm a fashion blogger from Massachusetts. I love fashion, thrifting, and especially when we can combine those two things together, and that is exactly what we're going to do today. I actually went to the bins again, and I just went for the first time only a couple weeks ago, and I've already been 3 times since, but it was just my birthday, and all I wanted to do for my birthday is go to the bins because I'm obsessed with it. I have so much fun when I go there. So that is what we're looking at today, is part 1 of my haul. I spent 4 hours there and I got so many things, and I have a consignment appointment at the consignment shop that I used to work at. I used to do inventory management at a consignment shop, so I have a very good idea of a lot of the things that they are looking for, and I purchase from the bins mostly to resell because I feel like I have a good eye again for what it is that they're looking at in my time working there. So I picked out a couple things that I'm going to be bringing there, and like I said, this is only part 1 of the haul because I got, I believe, 62 items if I counted correctly. Not all of it I'm going to resell, some of it I am going to keep for myself, but I spent $100 and again, I got a lot of stuff. The bins that I go to, or the Goodwill Outlet as it's formally called, is you essentially pay by the pound, and they bring out all these bins and they rotate it usually like every 30 minutes or so. And it's stuff that is either just excess from donations or it's stuff that didn't sell at their retail location. The Goodwill Bins is essentially the last stop before the landfill or before they ship it off to a different country in bales. So it's great that I can save some of this stuff from essentially going in the trash, let's be honest. So like I said, we're gonna run through this. I have an appointment coming up in only like 40 minutes or 30 minutes actually, so I'm gonna have to roll through this very quickly before I have to go, but wanted to show you everything that I got, and we'll have another video after this to look at part 2. Before we get into it though, if you are not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button at the bottom of this video, and you can follow along every single time that I go thrifting, which is pretty much every single week. Not always do I go to the bins, but I go thrifting a lot, so it's like we'll be thrifting together. So subscribe, and let's keep watching. And that was a really long intro, but here's some footage from the bins. They don't really like when you film in here, so I'm just trying to be sneaky with the footage that I'm grabbing. You can see it's literally a bin full of items that I'm essentially just digging through. And here's a little snapshot of my cart. I was here for almost 4 hours, so I did take a break in between. This is my first break, and then you can see all the stuff that I got at the end where I packed this into my car. Okay, first item that we got here is this little sweatshirt that I just love. It has embroidery on it, and it kind of looks like a little grandma sweater. So I don't know if they're gonna take this. I just thought it was really cute. It's a vintage item. However, if this said like Urban Outfitters on it, like it would be very current looking. So I just like the collar. I like the color. It has like little butterflies all over it, and just really fun overall. Next up is this little sweater, and it's this little sage green color. I like all of the little like pointe pattern of it. Really pretty. It's like a chenille type fabric, and I just thought it was really cute. Perfect for fall, which is the season that we're in right now. The consignment shop takes items from the current season, so we're in fall, they'll be taking fall, and the brand here is Jessica Simpson, which was a brand that sold very well at the store. So I just thought it was a really cute layer, and I liked the material overall. Next thing that we have here on the topic of chenille is another sweater, which this one is a turtleneck, which this brand is Pink Rose, which I feel like you can find pretty commonly at like TJ Maxx or Marshalls. But again, it's another like chenille type fabric, and it's a very similar, I guess this is more like aqua type blue, not quite sage green, but really pretty overall. It's so soft, and again, it's amazing for the fall or even winter season. I don't know if they'll take this because it does have, they don't really take like cowl necks, and this is a turtleneck, and I feel like it's kind of like on the edge of cowl neck because it's kind of like slouchy. So we will see. I'll let you guys know if they did or didn't take it, but I think they will. I feel like these were all from the same person, But this next item is another chenille sweater from the brand Pink Rose again. Just really cute sweater. It's so soft, just like the other one, and I really love the color of it. I thought about keeping this for myself, but I personally don't wear a lot of red, so I decided to pass this on and make some money from it. And I forgot to mention that from the items that I got, it was $100 that I spent, about $2 a pound. I believe the cost was $1.56 per item. So as long as I make more than that per item, which I usually make, as long as I make, and I didn't mention that of the $100 that I spent, and I think it was 62 items that I got. I forget how much it was exactly, but it came out to $1.56 per item, which if each of these things sells for more than that, then obviously I'm making a profit there, which is the goal. At this consignment shop, you make 35% of the total sale. So most things there are like average price of about $14. So that's about like $3 and like close to like 50 cents or something per item. So it's possible I'll make about $2 per item and essentially like double or triple my profits there, but we will see. Anyway, next thing that we got here is this sweatshirt. I live in New England, as I mentioned before, so we get a lot of like Maine and like we're just really fun sweatshirts like this from kind of the touristy areas around. But it says lobster roll Maine, and I was like, what does that mean? But I realized that the lobster is rolling, so I just thought that was really cute. Again, we will see if they take this. I don't know how they feel right now about like all that kitschy stuff, but when I worked there, they did not mind a graphic hoodie or even graphic t-shirts because they used to take in a lot of those. This next item is a sweatshirt, which was actually hand tie-dyed by somebody. I only know that because the tag is also tie-dyed, which if it was like factory made, then the tag would just be white. But someone just took a really fun sweatshirt, tie-dyed it, and called it a day. This had a stain on the front of it that I managed to get out of it. Stains at the bins don't really scare me too much because usually it's just like a food stain from somebody that can come up pretty easily with Dawn blue dish soap. Or sometimes it even gets stained while it's in the bins because of all the like stuff that's together. I always wear gloves at the bins because there's just like a lot of gunk in there sometimes, but that's my recommendation for everybody is even if it has like a small stain, it might be worth picking up. I'm not saying get everything that's stained because not all of them will come out, but you just never know. All right, this next sweatshirt that we have here, I was really on the fence about, but it made me laugh, so I feel like I had to pick it up. And it says, let's see, this is like one of those like Facebook ads sweatshirts that I always see. It says, I get my attitude from my freaking awesome mom. She's a bit crazy and scares me sometimes, but it doesn't matter how old I become. I will always be her little girl, and she will always be my loving mother. If you mess with me, the beast in her will awake and they'll never find your body. Yes, she bought me this shirt. So I just thought this was really funny and a really like, just, I don't know, just funny. So yay, hopefully they take it. And if they do, it'll end up with somebody who has a strange sense of humor, just like me. Okay, next up we have this cardigan. And I actually don't know the brand because it doesn't have a size tag or anything like that in here. It was chopped out. It might even be like a children's sweater. I'm not really sure because it looks like a woman's size small and it's kind of cropped. And it was in a bin that had a couple other children's items in there. How you can find the brand is if you wanted to look it up for yourself. Each item of clothing will always have something called an RN number on the tag if it has the tags on it still. And if you look that up, it'll usually say what the manufacturer was. So my guess is that this was potentially like the Target brand Cat and Jack, which is a children's brand, only because it was with a few other items in there that were from that brand. So who knows? I just think this is really fun with all the flowers and stuff. Okay, this next pile here is all graphic t-shirts. So we're gonna run through these super quick. Every time I find graphic shirts that are in decent condition, I again try to pick it up for the store. I found a lot of really good options today. This is from the brand Fifth Sun. It says, we've only got one, treat her right. And it's just a little like earth shirt. I thought this was fun because it's a secondhand store that I'm bringing this to. I bought it secondhand, so like the secondhand theme just keeps on giving. And it is about Mother Nature and the fact that we only have one earth, we have to treat it right, which secondhand clothing and shopping is a way to do that. This next shirt, if they don't take it, I'm keeping this, but it says friends don't let friends drink Starbucks, and it's like a Dunkin' Donuts shirt. I love Dunkin' Donuts. Like I said, I live in New England and there are Dunkin' Donuts pretty much on every single corner here. So I drink it almost every day. and I just thought this shirt was really funny and cute. So maybe somebody who loves dunks as much as I do will pick that up. Next up we have this Whitney Houston shirt, and it is a tank top, so they might not take this until the summer, but it was just really fun. It has like shiny Whitney and just a cool little graphic on it. It says "I'm Every Woman," which is one of her songs. So this next shirt here is a t-shirt from Vans, and I just really like the stripes on it and like the little pocket. Again, if they don't take this, which they definitely will, I will keep this because it is actually my size and I really like the brand Vans. I have a lot of pairs of Vans. But where the Goodwill Bins is pay by the pound, a lot of these t-shirt items are very, very lightweight. So these are definitely less expensive than, say, like a heavy jacket or something that you might pick up that's not like lightweight. So keep that in mind as you potentially go there to resell on your own, because where each of these items that I purchased panned out to like $1.50, just a little bit more than that, say like $1.60 each, not all of them truly were that much. You know, some of them were more than £1, so I had to pay more than $2 for them, but I just do that as an average cost because it's easier for me in my reselling tracking. But again, just keep that in mind. But again, these t-shirts each were probably only like $1 or less, just because they are so lightweight. This next shirt that we have here is a shirt from Lake Tahoe. It says "Crystal Clear Waters," and it's an older shirt, but it's definitely not vintage. They like shirts that are like this. Again, if it said Urban Outfitters on it, then I feel like anyone would kind of look at that and really enjoy it. The consignment shop I go to does not care about size, brand. They really care about style. So again, keep that in mind as you potentially shop around. Not all secondhand reselling shops are like that. So if you consign it like a Plato's Closet or a Buffalo Exchange or something similar, not all of them are taking the same exact thing. So try and call before you go, or look on their website, get an idea of what it is that they're taking. Most of them really do look at brand and style and condition, of course, too. Like, don't bring stuff to those types of reselling shops if they have holes or stains, anything like that. They will not take the items regardless of how good the item is. Another piece that we have here is actually from Uniqlo, and it's the Peanuts collab, and it says "Peanuts, Snoopy the Flying Ace," and I just thought this was really cute. On the back it has Woodstock on his little house. I love Snoopy as a character. My dog looks like Snoopy kind of, and he's really cute, so I always pick up items like this when I see them. I'm not personally going to keep this because I have enough Snoopy items myself, but I just thought this was really fun. And the Peanuts portion of this is actually embroidered, which I feel like is a sign of good quality. I personally love Uniqlo pieces, and this is from the Uniqlo brand. You can always tell just how good quality it is when you pick it up. This one I'm not sure if they're going to take. It's again a fun graphic tee, and it says "Dreams do come true," and it shows a camper. I don't know, I've always dreamed of having a camper, so I just thought this was really funny. We'll see if they take it and if it sells, but I think it's a good option personally. This next shirt is from Naruto. How do you say this? Naruto? I know what it is. It's like an anime comic, but I've never read them before, so I'm not really certain. I know they put it into like a TV show too, but I just thought somebody who liked this comic would enjoy it. And it has a graphic on the front and the back, and it is cropped, which I think this is hand cropped, but they actually did like a really good job with it. So really fun cropped t-shirt. I believe it'll sell. Good option overall. And this next sweatshirt is actually, I don't know the brand because the size tag is cut out from this one too, but it says "Cosmic Vibes. When you focus on the good gets better," which I feel like is a really good mantra. So where I live, it's very spooky around this time of the year. Again, New England, it's fall, and the thrift store that I bring this to is in Beverly, Mass, which is right next to Salem, Massachusetts. So I feel like somebody who might even be a tourist might potentially get this. So really fun, cute option. And the next item that we have here before we go absolutely rapid fire is this cute little tote bag, and it's just, I don't know, it's really fun. It has a lot of fun colors in it. It says like "Create, don't hate," "Fly," "The Creative Revolution," "Imagine," "Free," "Power," "Yes to the Mess." Everyone needs a good reusable bag in my opinion, and this secondhand consignment shop is right next to an art college in the downtown area of Beverly, Massachusetts. So I feel like one of those college students might pick that up because it is really fun. The last pieces that I got here, I'm going to do rapid fire with because they're all pretty much the same item. The Goodwill Bins, at least in the location that I go to, has a plethora of flannels, and this consignment shop that I bring it to loves, loves, loves flannels. Doesn't matter the size, doesn't matter the brand, they will pretty much take all of it as long as it's in good condition, because who doesn't like a good flannel? I feel like they're so versatile, you can wear it with anything, especially in the fall. It's early October when I'm filming this right now, and it's starting to get chilly outside, but not so cold that you need a jacket. It's still like warm in the day, but then like cold in the morning and cold in the evening, and it's like perfect flannel weather. When I bring items to the consignment shop, it takes them about 2 weeks to put the items out. So where it's early October right now, it'll be mid-October by the time that the items are on the floor, and then they will be on the floor for 60 days. So I have to think, when I bring the items there, 60 days from now, or the 60 days from the time that they put the items out in 2 weeks, which will be mid-October, will somebody want to buy this potentially in mid-December? The answer could be yes, but I probably wouldn't bring this in like late November. I'd wait until the spring months to bring any other flannels back there. So you kind of have to be strategic when you're bringing items to consignment shops, because not always will the items sell if you bring it in at like a certain time of the year. So ask them, call them, ask questions. They usually are always happy to answer those for you and all that good stuff. All right, rapid fire. This flannel, it's American Eagle. Really fun blue, white, and red print. This next one is from the brand Sonoma, which I think is either Walmart or Target, I forget. But it's just like a really nice like blue plaid here. And again, I checked all of these items before I left the Goodwill Bins. I go through every single one meticulously for stains, just to make sure that none of them are stained, ripped, and I only take the items that have essentially really great condition. This one is Marona, which is a Target brand. It's red, white, and blue. It's some maroon in there. Really cute, really pretty overall. This one's from Vans, but it has somebody's name on the tag of it, which I thought was interesting. But this one has like blue, red, yellow, just a lot of nice colors. This one I thought was really cute for fall. It's St. John's Bay, which I think is a Walmart brand. I'm really not sure. It could be Kohl's. But I just like the yellow and the orange that's in this, along with the blue. It's a really good color combination in my opinion. Next up, we have this flannel from Old Navy. I really like the green in this. It's green, black, and yellow. I honestly considered keeping this for myself, but I personally like flannels that are a little bit longer, and this one is more of like a cropped boxy fit. This here is another flannel from St. John's Bay. It's the same size as that other one that I just showed you, so it might be from the same person, but this has blues and blacks and oranges. Really cute, really fun. Goes well with pretty much every outfit. This one is from LL Bean. I love LL Bean. It's like one of my favorite brands. The quality is just so good. But this is another men's flannel. It has blues and greens in it. Just really pretty for fall overall. I feel like you could wear this in the spring as well. This next one here is from the Northern Expedition Limited. Never heard of that brand before. But again, just a really solid classic type print. It has some brown, blue, green. I like that all these flannels are a little bit different. This next one is from the brand George, which is another Walmart brand. It has orange, blue, red. I like the pumpkin orange so much. It's like one of my favorite colors ever. And in terms of fit for the flannels that they're looking for, they're not looking for fitted flannels, not like the ones that have kind of the defined waist. They're looking for boxy, even like oversized in a lot of ways. So keep that in mind if you're going to any store similar to the one that I bring my stuff to. And the last piece that we have here is from the brand Bill Blass. And it is like a really fun, almost like Clueless type print. I really like the yellow, the black, the orange in this, and I'm not sure, it might be pajamas because it has this little like trim on the pocket here, which usually means that it's pajamas, but I don't know. It feels like not pajamas. So again, we'll see if they take this. Really amazing option. But that is everything that I got in this part 1 video. This is everything that I'm bringing to my consignment appointment. So this is everything that I am bringing to my consignment appointment today. It's not everything that I got from the haul, so make sure you stay tuned for the part 2 of this video because you might think that this is a lot of stuff. I got more. I got a lot more. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can follow along every single time that I make a new video. We go thrifting together pretty much every single week, and I try to come out with new videos every single Sunday. So if you like that kind of thing, we can go thrifting together and it'll be really fun. But thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.